it's actually happening. Ash Ketchum, after I just looked up, it's actually 25 years since the first episode aired, April 1st, 1997. And like, he's been obviously such a stalwart for the series, but I think after January next year they're gonna start airing the new 11 episodes to close out his character, and then it sounds like he's gone. Like, there's no mentorship that people speculated. No, like, he's not gonna be involved with Generation 9, which I'm a little bit confused about, because I thought, like, I don't know if the English episodes are dubbed or really where to find them, but I thought Ash, like, the conclusion with Go was that he was going to Paldea and going to a new region, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But I definitely feel like they've probably been working away at these episodes, and hopefully it's something really epic to close out his character. I mean, it would be kind of cool and funny if he just like turned up in Gen 10 again, or like even in the games. Like, I'm not sure they would do that cross between the games and the anime, but he's just like the ultimate boss in Generation 10 with his like level 100 Pikachu, like the red at the top of the mountain, and he's actually aged. That would be pretty incredible. But yeah, I don't know what happened there, if he was going to Paldea or not. I do remember people on YouTube were starting to make like teams and starting to theorize about his Pokemon, but I do think it makes sense to end it here. Obviously they did Journeys, which I think partially was because I don't know if there was that much to really show off in Galar, but they were able to like use all the past characters, and like, it makes sense after a series like that to end it. Like, there is plenty of cool and interesting characters they could have used, and I know a lot of people were also thinking about that, like Arvin, Pneumonia, some of the characters in the school. The gym leaders are all very individual and have their own personality, but I really do think this is a great time to end off. Being the world champion against a whole host of champions and winning, coming out on top. Like, to go back to Paldea, like I said, they would probably utilize the school, since that is such a big part of Paldea. So it makes sense for 2 new characters. They'll probably start there at this school. But yeah, I'm expecting an epic 11 episodes. There's a lot to wrap up. And I think what people also need to remember, it's not just the end for Ash, but like Pikachu. They surely can't have Pikachu as like one of the new 2 rivals Pokemon. Like, I think people would just be kind of annoyed and like think that's pretty dumb to have the characters have their own Pikachu. So I think like Pikachu will surely still be the mascot, but it's really been brought up, I think, through the anime. So yeah, it's gonna be odd seeing Pikachu off the screens as well. Also, they'll have to wrap up Team Rocket, I assume. Like, I would just be annoyed if they into the next series of the anime. It's kind of crazy that they've been going for 20-25 years as well. But I'm really hopeful that they can kind of mix up the traditional plot line of the anime in the episodes where Team Rocket has to be the conflict in the middle of the episode. So that's one thing that I think will be good going forward. But yeah, they've been trying to get Pikachu for 25 years. Like, that's just crazy. But yeah, the 11 episodes, I don't know, it would be pretty weird if they did do that, like, flash forward and suddenly they show off Ash's, like, real age. He's, like, 18 or something. Because they did say it was 10 in the Sword and Shield anime. But yeah, there's just so much emotion and story tied to Ash at this point. And even though he's not like the most, like, I wouldn't say he's the most like relatable, or he still has a lot of qualities and a lot of like goals and things about his character that like are inspiring and a really good reminder on screen. Like I wouldn't, like I said, I don't think he's relatable because like all the stuff that does happen on screen, just the nonsense, but like he was a really positive character for the franchise, and it's gonna be hard to move from him onto another two characters. And like they have experimented it with like Origins and like I don't even know if that really counts, but a few different series we've seen like glimpses of different characters, so I'm sure they can do it. It's just, it won't be Ash.